Hello everybody, I hope you are having a comfy, a cozy, and a synchronous Saturday afternoon. First things first, it's the lovely darling Catherine wife is with us again for our Stardew shenanigans.
Hello.
Hello. And so, to anyone who is watching...
I'm gonna start playing. I can't watch the time. Okay.
I
was waiting to be released. Anyway.
You're gonna play a
Story
video
time.
game on the internet?
Story time. Go tell your story.
So we were on Thursday when I last did the streaming thing here. We're playing Earthbound, and we're very early in the game because we just started and whatnot. And at the end of the stream on Thursday, we were fighting some ants. There are some ant enemies in an early area of the game. And, you know, we were winning. We done beat up some ants, and it was great. Then I wrapped up stream, and I went upstairs, and Catherine ran up to me and says, "We have ants!" Yes, I took care of the ants, I thought, but nope, turns out we also had some real life ants. But
Oh, is that you hadn't seen the real house ants when I came upstairs? You were talking about game ants?
No, I saw a couple of them. I saw a couple. I didn't think it was a problematic amount of ants, but apparently while I was streaming and beating up virtual ants, it became a problematic amount of ants.
Oh no, my gate deteriorated since I've walked in. I'm trapped here now.
No. But the ants are dealt with. It's fine. It's nothing. It's spring, so the ants are a thing. We handled the situation deftly.
And by handled the situation deftly, we mean we threw quite a lot of vinegar at the problem.
Yeah, just sprayed vinegar all over the kitchen. And we're just running an empty dishwasher because that's apparently where they're congregating at the moment.
They're very excited about our dishwasher.
No, but yeah, everything's fine. Just very, very strange to have been conquering some video game ants and then going upstairs and being told we have to conquer some IRL ants now.
The game is coming alive.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
I have bad, weird news for you.
What's your bad, weird news?
It seems like it doesn't matter which controller I'm using. We switch controllers and I still am sometimes just like walking into things. Is it possible that like the computer is wrong?
Okay, try turning off the keyboard.
Is that the yellow button?
No, it's on the
yes.
thin edge. Okay, see if that does
See
anything.
if that helps. I will report back, everyone.
We were having some controller difficulties last week, and we got a new controller, but apparently the new controller is doing the same thing. So,
which is also strange because the new controller is the one I play with upstairs, and this doesn't happen up there. So the scientific method is starting to tell me.
Yeah, there's something else going on.
Something else is happening.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Because there's nothing Dave can't do if it's not tech support.
I'm wondering now if it's a matter of like, is one of your cords dragging across the trackpad on that keyboard?
No. I feel reasonably confident in that.
Anyway, we'll figure
it out.
We turned off the keyboard, and if...
So far, in the couple of seconds since that has happened, nothing bad has happened, so...
Wahoo!
We'll keep it up.
Guess what I'm doing?
Are you fishing?
I'm fishing.
Congratulations.
Although my goal for today... I want to do some more spelunking in the mines.
That's exciting.
I think we got as far as level 65 last time.
Do you know about how now it tells you what level of the mines you're on your little home screen?
Ooh.
Believe it or not, we are actually on level 69.
Oh, we just can't elevator to it.
Yep.
Well, now I feel bad because I feel compelled to preserve that. We're on the nice floor.
No, we have to keep trying.
Okay, fine. So yeah, I'll be doing some spelunking and seeing how many floors I can conquer.
I'm on fence repair.
Hooray!
And yes, Kai, it is very nice to be on floor 69. Bonk. All right.
What's on your to-do list on this Stardew Saturday?
Well, my first to-do list that I didn't realize is fence repair. Let's see. I hope beyond measure that our blueberries come in the next 5. They must come in the next 5 days. They're not taking that long. So we're gonna hopefully finish the summer crops in the community center. Probably if we get through summer today. 5 days. Oh shoot, I'm out. I'm 1 piece of iron fence short. I'll just make a piece of stone. I don't even have stone. Oh, I was going to do this off stream with you in case it gets awkward marriage conversations, but when we were re-watching one of our streams from earlier, like, you got to help me out and put stuff in the right chest. I think probably 60% of my panic last week of my complete loss of my grip on reality was because nothing is where it belongs. I official request for at least an attempt at an organization, and I'm open to a conversation about changing the organizational paradigm into something that makes more sense for you, but we gotta have something, man.
I will make 1 chest for every kind of item. You can't get any more organized than that.
Although so here's an interesting 1.6 question, sort of, is that I was playing my game the other day, and I was like, man, I really wish. Oh, thanks, therapist friend. That's how you get your spouse to do what you want, is ask them in front of the whole internet to do it.
An audience full of literal therapists as well.
Oh, I was playing my game, and I've gotten to the part which I always get to. Oh, yep, nope, I'm walking on my own.
Okay, try plugging. I
mean, it comes back every couple seconds, but
it's also okay. So there's an issue with the Bluetooth connection because I saw it dropped it dropped the connection with your controller.
Okay.
I don't know how to. You said it eventually defaulted to wired after so many minutes of not finding a Bluetooth connection, right? The other one? We'll figure it out.
I'm afraid I don't remember saying that. I don't want to lead you astray. I mean, it does add kind of a little bit of randomness and excitement to the run.
That's exactly what you need more of in this playthrough. You need more difficulty to navigate.
Hey, mostly I'm just not gonna mine because I don't want to die. Nothing really terrible happens if I kind of walk in the wrong direction out here. Hey, Cats Bagels, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
I can't move.
Okay. Do you need spiceberry?
It is actually possible that this is just a battery issue with this controller now.
Okay, turn that controller off.
Welcome to the best stream on the internet. Okay.
And then plug the other one. Plug the black one in via the wire.
This thing, right?
Yes. We're doing it live!
We're
spending time doing it.
Yeah, right? 11:10 p.m., baby!
Let's go ahead and... There we go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, no, we need control so we can
test if it's working.
Yep.
Which it is for the time being.
Okay. We'll see how that keeps up.
We're gonna... The most exciting stream on the internet is actually what's happening.
I'm just pleased it's not a controller, because those things just shouldn't break.
No, it seems to be...
It's a real, genuine Xbox controller.
Something different is the problem.
Yep.
Because we have scientific methoded that it can't be both controllers. So.
Yep.
Anyway...
Good night.
Good night. So, I was playing my 1.6, and I was starting to get, yes, good sprinklers, yes! Oh, totally worth it. We can just turn off the stream now. I'm happy I've leveled up to good sprinklers.
Bye, everybody.
Jorb completed.
This is your first time here. This is what we do.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell this story, gosh darn it. I was getting overwhelmed in my Stardew playthrough, which usually happens, and I was talking to our friend Kai, what's up Kai in the chat, about ways to feel less overwhelmed in the game and organizational structures and stuff. And something that occurred to me was like, man, I would really feel less overwhelmed if I had a lot more room in each chest.
Rain.
And then all of a sudden I realized that I had achieved a recipe for big chest, and now I have like a twice as large chest, but I don't actually remember like getting the recipe. I don't remember getting the stuff for it. It just all of a sudden it was like I had manifested, as we said, manifested what I needed. So, but yes, big chests are nice, and I am excited to have one for this stream as this save file as well.
I like big chests, and I cannot lie.
Yep. All right.
Is there... I want to head into the mines, but I need some health restoratives. What do we got?
Well,
Do we got nothing?
2 spice berries.
Maple moss? Nope, can't
Maple
eat
syrup's
moss.
not terrible.
Grapes look pretty legit.
Yeah, go ahead and take some grapes. I think actually, this is weird because I was listening to our stream from last weekend.
Ooh, a sweet pea gives me 0 energy.
Yeah, sweet peas are only good for gifting to other people.
the stats don't really imply it's a good gift, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that for a long time. All right.
Yeah, quality melons, that's right.
Yes, I have top quality melons, thank you. Oh, good, we do have refined quartz. I'm not going to go sprinkler crazy.
At least not on a rainy day.
Yes, I earned an achievement.
Yay.
I'm investing in our long-term sprinkler futures.
I'm investing in our long-term floor 69 of the mines futures.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, you started playing? That's so exciting. Welcome to the Stardew community / problem club. We're so happy. You almost... Oh man, the rabbit's foot. The rabbit's foot is annoying. How did you get... In theory, you shouldn't have been able to get a cabbage from Pierre, a red cabbage recipe or seeds until the second summer. So that's most impressive. I wonder, maybe they sell it in the traveling cart, I think? You must have been lucky. You got it from the merchant. Yep, that sounds about right. Because yeah, sometimes that's between the rabbit's foot and the red cabbage seed are usually the things that it takes the longest to track down.
Is there mines music now?
There's always been mines music.
I swear I didn't hear any, I mean, literally ever, let alone last week.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Interesting.
Hopefully people are getting your music feed and not mine, because I'm just having Clint open stuff.
I can...
No, it doesn't matter.
That arranged can be.
The pathetic little clunky noise when you get something terrible from Clint always makes me laugh. Like you get that cute little sparkly ding dong when you do something good, and then when it's terrible, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Bonk.
Donk. Boy, I hope some of this stuff can go to the museum.
Okay, looks like I just gotta do a whole lot of pickaxing on this floor.
Bring
Oh,
home.
wow. Very nice. Okay, the first rock I just chose to destroy had the ladder.
Yay! Donk.
It's gonna be a good day.
You know, if you checked the luck before you left the house, you could know that.
What's that?
I
don't have a TV in my house, remember?
Well,
I have a flamingo and some torches.
You woke up in my house, so...
I've got some ideas to sleep upon now as well.
I wonder what you leveled up.
Ghost busting.
Ah, I see. Come on, Gunther. Yes, takes. Ooh, dang! Look at all this stuff. Green and purple. Ooh, a reward. And
Purple?
blue, yes.
You got purple.
I did.
Happy purple.
Thank you.
I think you mentioned earlier off stream too that a good idea for us is to start upgrading some things.
Yes.
I'm still rocking vanilla hoes and pickaxes and things.
Nope, it is definitely
Ooh.
time to go to Gunther and get some stuff upgraded.
I found a backpack.
What?
Or, I mean, it's in the mines. I found something that looks like a backpack, and it was full of coal.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. like that big thing on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I always think it looks a little bit more like a padlock, which makes me laugh about the padlock bit from Taskmaster.
Oh.
A soft, curvy padlock. Because it was a banana.
Gotcha. I had your encyclopedic knowledge of Taskmaster is far more advanced than my severely casual knowledge of Taskmaster.
One of my best friends from high school, a person named Jackie, is such an interesting relationship that I have, and that sometimes we go like 6 or 8 weeks without talking, or sometimes 6 or 8 months without talking, and then every once in a while one of us will message the other on Facebook with just like an exceedingly random bit of conversation, and then we just jump back into a conversation like we've been talking every day. And a couple of weeks ago they just jumped into my chat with like, must talk about Stardew, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'm here for this. Like, I post on Facebook occasionally about just like, hey guys, Taskmaster's awesome. I also say Stardew's awesome sometimes.
I got the master slingshot.
Ooh. But it was
slingshot of time.
It made me laugh that Jackie so accurately pegged that I would be 100% into talking about Taskmaster. I'm like, yep. Am I allowed to put other stuff in the shrine?
It depends.
Okay, well, you can come and find it later and move it if you think you must.
Is it gaudy and or tacky?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
But it is unfortunately very asymmetrical now, so I don't know.
Perfect.
It's extremely gaudy and tacky. Thank you for asking.
Is there such a thing as like bombable walls in the mines?
I do not believe so, no.
Okay, because some of I've got a wall in front of me here that any other game I would think, okay, I can destroy this wall, but if that's not a thing in these, then
it is 1.6. I guess I don't know for actual fact, but in my experience, no.
Well, I'm just gonna walk around and pick up some quartz then.
Okay. Refine that stuff. We need it for sprinklers.
It's already 4 in the afternoon. I'm not gonna try to get another 5 floors done.
Okay.
I'll conserve my energy reserves, pre-reserves. And beyond my... Oh, that's right. We fixed the carts, didn't we?
Yeah, you can take the mine carts. Were you not? Sorry.
Bus stop. Can't stop, bus stop. What box do you want mystery boxes in?
Black is good. You found it. If you found it in the mine, it goes in the black box. Is a good way to remember that for me.
Okay. I've never really done anything with the slingshot stuff. Oh, it requires ammo. That's probably why. What ammo does a...
I think at some point you get a recipe for basic slingshot ammo that it's just rocks, I think.
Okay.
And then
a recipe for rocks.
A recipe for ammo that requires rocks. And then eventually you get a recipe for, I think, explosive ammo. It's likely that that's a combat-based level up, I'm guessing. That just seems to make sense logically.
Logic?
What place does logic have? Hey Kai, if you're listening, will you do us a favor? I don't know if Laura knows that we're streaming. I don't know if she has Twitch notifications on. Just as a curiosity.
Did the thunderclap happen on your stream just now?
Yes, it did.
Because happened on mine, and I 100% thought that was a thing to respond to as I'm fishing.
Oh, did you just pop open your...
Yep.
Hey, where do you think we should plant a fruit orchard? I guess the answer is to wait because, okay, I'm going to put this back. I like the idea of having fruit orchards, but this is a peach tree and that only plays in the summer, so it's going to be a year. So I'm just going to wait until we have the greenhouse and then I'll plant it there.
Oops, I picked up the crab pot. I meant to harvest the crab pot.
Alright.
Maybe there was nothing in it yet.
Here, I'm going to put some mayonnaise for you to take to the mines with you. Which box would you like it in?
The mayonnaise box.
This is the furniture box. No, don't drink mayonnaise.
You can... Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff in the Dave bucket over here.
Oh, okay. Well, you move and I'll put the mayonnaise in there and then file the rest of it.
Ooh, you left a... You put a thing.
I did.
I'm just going to bump into it and make a single note.
In theory, you might be able to...
And I'm also going to sell some broken glasses and a Joja Cola. And 2 fiber.
Oh, the mayonnaise is the only thing I meant to leave in there. If you go to the museum, you might get your own little note thingy. Because I think we each get the rewards for the same stuff.
What is this in your house? Did you put a... Is this like a tuba? Or what am I looking at here?
Oh, it's a vase.
Okay.
A decorative vase.
You got a black tuba in your house.
It's only 8:40. You went to bed.
You got, you know, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, no,
I'll go fishing.
No, wait.
but she said.
When I saw you went to bed, I was worried I had somehow, like, missed what time it was.
Time for fishing.
Okay, I'm gonna do some... Some coal. Good. Ooh, I'm gonna do some quartz. Oh no, that's already refined. I really do know how to play this game, I swear.
Tasty, tasty coal.
Ew. Alright.
I mean, people barbecue with it. It's not unreasonable. I mean, I guess they don't eat the coal.
They don't actually eat... Yeah, unless I'm misunderstanding how the things work.
Maybe they do, but they probably don't.
I'm going to sell this bone flute because I already donated one of them. Yes, we have quite a lot of copper bars. We can do, hopefully, a lot of upgrading.
Do we have to increment properly, or can we just go from, like, vanilla to iron?
You have to increment. I'm very sorry. Did you look in the shrine yet?
I have not. Is that something I should be excited about or afraid about?
Well, I mean... It's really hard to tell with you. Oh my god, Kai, you got to level 97? Ugh. And then it hit 2 a.m. Did you pass out or did you save yourself at 2 a.m.? But dang, 97. That's amazing.
When I started the save file just now, I started the day just in front of the mines, and I was confused. But then I remembered.
Did you sleep in the tent?
Yep, I forgot that at the end of the last stream, I tented it up right outside because I had no time to make it back home.
I would like to point out that I did not realize you did not wake up in bed with me this morning. Sorry about that. I did see a cool thing. This is what I get for a lot of my algorithms. Sorry you passed out in the mines, Kai. A lot of my algorithms are showing me Stardew related content. Is that you can use the tent to sleep overnight outside the desert, the cavern, the skull cavern, and just start. Thank you for notifying Laura. You can just start the skull cavern at 6 a.m. by just waking up outside of it. You can achieve a very similar goal by having a warp totem to the desert. But even then you have to walk. It takes you probably 20 minutes to... See... Dave, you thought I was making up legendary fish. Cat's Bagels, which one did you get? What season's legendary fish did you get? That's the most exciting thing when you catch a legendary fish.
I didn't think you were making it up. I just don't think it's real is all.
Oh, sure. Okay. I'm not making it up. I'm delusional.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I don't remember I know there's one for each season, and there might also be like a lava version, so that's very cool.
Hello, tuba.
It's a vase. Do you not know what a tuba looks like?
I got
the crimson fish. Yes, very good. I don't even remember where to get. There's a couple, like, I know one or two of the places in the game where it's like, this is where you stand to get a legendary fish, but off the top of my head, I don't know which place goes with which season. Okay, everybody, vibes for blueberries, okay? Let's hear it for blueberries. Blueberries, yes!
We're proud of you, blueberries.
You guys, I'm not gonna have failed my, like, only job on this farm.
George wants a hot pepper.
Now that we can do.
And, a lot of people are asking for plants.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Jody wants a cauliflower, and I have to craft a furnace. I have to reach farming level 1.
Oh no!
Which is still some ways
Are
away.
You still not at farming level even 1?
I don't think I've hoed a single plot of land. Demetrius needs a melon as well.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a melon looks like.
I'm pretty bad at doing these random quests, I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna say that I am much better at doing big billboard quests now that there's a prize ticket at the end for me. But even then, also sometimes the cutscene, the event that happens after you do it is sometimes so depressing that I don't want to complete it. Like every time Robin asks me for the hardwood, I'm like, but you and Demetrius are gonna fight now.
Maple.
Yeah, quality crops bundle is a long way away.
I pet the schmaple. Did you pet the schmaple?
I did not.
Oh.
I'm pretty bad at petting the schmaple. That's one of your farm duties.
Yeah. I am happy to oblige.
Do you pet the chickens every day?
No.
See.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
I mean, except for times I forget.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kai makes a good point. You don't know your luck if you sleep with the tent outside the skull cavern. That's an excellent idea or point. I will try generally to only go to the skull cavern on good luck days, but
ooh, I got some skelemans now.
You're moving up in the world.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I got 2 ladders right next to each other. Choices.
What?
Eeny, meeny, this one.
Maybe you can keep a TV in your pocket and place it in the tent. That might actually work. It's a very weird game, Stardew. Okie doke. I am off to Clint's to upgrade some stuff.
TV in your pocket?
Hey, I think this should work, right? I can upgrade my tools while you're doing your thing, and then then we can trade, right? Like I can put my upgraded. No, that's not right.
Pretty sure.
Put my God. I can't believe I let people watch me do this.
It's okay. We also have my screen.
It was just I went to the wrong place 3 times in a row.
It's a good Dave stream. Somebody here did something suboptimal.
I got you 5 bombs.
Hey. Am I going to use them or have them used on me?
I'm not going to bomb you.
Oh.
I'm not going to bring Griffin energy into this stream.
BG.
Big Griffin energy. Oh, right. All right, Clint. Catherine, nobody knows if you F up. I don't know. That was pretty... What you just watched me do was pretty bad.
I'm fairly certain that nobody in my audience comes to this stream in pursuit of expert play.
That's not the vibes here.
That is
That's very much what we do here is we play perfectly.
Yeah, all the time, constantly, never making a single mistake.
Ever mess anything up. Not once. Why would you even say that?
Flawless victory.
Yep. I'm just here singing along to the music like an excellent grade A streamer.
I have gone back to not having Mines music.
There's definitely some Mines music.
Alright, I would like to dig a hole.
Listen, therapist, get out of here. Nobody asks for that incisive insight into my psyche. I mean that with joking and love, of course.
You're not gonna charge us, are you?
Ugh.
Just walk up to a stranger and therapize them and then bill them.
Listen, if Kai was in charge, all therapy would be free for everybody forever.
Well, okay, a copay.
Are you on my audio right now?
Yes.
Good.
I'm sitting here pickaxing rocks looking for a ladder. Just Stardew things.
I have a lot of issues. I don't think abandonment is actually one of them. I have all the other issues.
I'm one of them.
Shut up.
I'm a liability.
Quiet. Quiet your face. How about? Did you ever think about doing that, huh?
You just love me because I'm funny and I know how to cook and I make you feel better and I take care of you and etc.
See? Just little stuff like that.
Oop, I'm running low on energy.
Kai's coming in with the real talk.
It's not abandonment, it's just neglect.
What did you say before we started? Relaxed and playful?
Yeah.
Oh, we've moved away from some of those vibes. Hey!
Eagle. We are indeed having a good day. Hope you are as well. It's Stardew Shenanigans.
It's the boppiest of bops. Yes. Kai, I said that before that yours came up on the chat, but yes, can't help the bop.
Oh boy, I just need to find one ladder here. One ladder is all I need.
You can do it. You know we have some stairs in the mining box you can take with you for Eagle, I don't know if you've hung out with us on a Stardew stream before. What do you love? What's your favorite thing about Stardew? What makes you love Stardew so much?
Aside from the fishing, obviously, which I know is everybody's favorite.
Oh, God. Dave is just all on his own over there.
Oh, no, the world's going blue. I'm
It's
still
Dave
looking.
and Concerned Ape and nobody else.
There it is. All right.
The comfy vibes. Absolutely.
475.
Good job, honey. You lived.
Indeed. Health was definitely not a concern. Energy? Absolutely.
Energy
But
was a problem, huh?
Health was fine.
Oh, somebody else actually likes fishing.
Ha ha.
For the record, I do not hate the fishing game. I have no desire to get rid of the fishing game. I just don't treat it like a fishing sim like other people do.
It's a fishing and moss gathering sim.
I'm glad you've gotten on board with moss gathering. First,
Maple.
when that first came up, I feel like you were like, the what now?
Well, that's because it was new.
It was new. And congratulations for getting something right as being new. Oh, my fishing bar is so little. My fishing bar is so tiny.
Ooh, a bone sword. Is that...
Surprise, I got carp.
22. It's about the same. Ooh, more speed. It's also more speed, but more weight. What does weight do? If not, does weight make it more energy expensive to use?
I don't know. That's a good logical guess. I would have thought it just made it slower, but I may not catch this fish. I hope that the chat is coming through with sword knowledge for you, because I can't look, because I am very... Yes!
Thank you, Eagle, for redeeming. Nice. I've started adding some channel point rewards finally.
Excellent. Is that what I have 200,000 of on my Twitch account?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna spam that good. Kai thinks that weight is probably a knockback thing, which makes a lot of sense too.
Okay, so maybe the bone sword is a good thing to have found.
I have definitely used the bone sword when it's the best sword I have, and it has worked for me.
Well, the question is it the best sword that I have?
I guess that's a fair point. I decided to do some fishing, which means
Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, you're fine. Which means I must have some faith in my controller. So far, so good. Knock on wood.
I've been thinking about implementing a text-to-speech thing, but I'm hung up on which text-to-speak. I need.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we get one for you?
Yeah. I've been hung up on picking a text-to-speech service. I saw on YouTube the other day. There's a version of Steamed Hams where all the dialogue is spoken by the text-to-speech off of an Amiga 500, I think, which is a 40-year-old computer at this point. And the text-to-speech, while super advanced at the time, of course, is not particularly robust anymore, but robust in such a way that I would love to have one of those for this stream. So I'm gonna see if there's apparently in the extremely brief research I did, there is an Amiga 500 emulator, so maybe that also emulates its text-to-speech functionality with some fidelity, heavy quotes fidelity, but
he did the actual air quotes, everybody. He took his hands off the keyboard to do air quotes.
Yeah, I'm committed to my.
I just thought I'd provide some real life perspective.
But yeah, the text-to-speach is a consideration as well. One of the issues is, of course, it's certainly an avenue for abuse.
I was calling him out for going the whole 9 yards
Yeah.
or something. So I'll redeem, did something come up on the screen, like a little emote or something?
At the moment, it's just in chat.
Okay. But that's the kind of thing you can do with the channel react, is have like a little
Yep.
dancing pupper on the screen or something.
Yep.
This is explain Twitch to your wife.
Yeah. Yeah. I was also looking for one for 420, but I didn't find one that I liked. Can I? No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna let the mayonnaise ferment a little bit.
Gross.
Some sparkling mayo.
Hey, but between mayo and I just caught a chub. It's
Yeah.
the meme stream.
Yeah,
Chubs and mayo.
Delicious.
Yep. That's how we roll here at the Good Dave. And also sometimes wife.
You're still fishing and I'm going to bed. What is this?
I'm on my way home.
The shenanigans. What is this role reversal
I was
nonsense?
sort of hoping I was going to level up on fishing just because I am level, let's see, 1 on fishing.
Well, I have no inputs to perform at the moment, so I'm going to take this opportunity to hydrate, and I welcome you to do so as well if you have any water handy.
Good for you. Put some stuff in the trash makers. Dave's honestly one of the more wholesome people in real life, too. I'm a little biased, but...
Nah.
Boom.
Well, thanks.
You bet.
I'm glad I am, I guess, redeemable in some ways.
You have many positive qualities.
Thanks.
Flashback to if anybody's on the... if anybody hasn't gone to watch it, I was logged into, or visited Dave's YouTube page from a...
Were those pickles?
Yeah, it's pickled something. Pickled summer squash.
Oh, never mind.
The game doesn't actually... Weirdly, you can pickle everything in the game except actual pickles. Like, the game doesn't have cucumbers to speak of.
Pickled chub.
Everybody should go watch the compilation for when Dave played Prince of Persia. It's pretty funny. It came up on my recommended the other day.
Oh, thank you very much, Eagle. I'm glad to get some positive feedback. I'm glad. It's good to know I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Making people's days just a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit comfier, a little bit cozier.
We talk about ant infestations here on this stream as a source of relaxation.
And also sometimes updates on cat butts.
Yes, the cat butts ahoy.
We took Maple to the vet this morning, and news is all good.
Yep.
He doesn't have to go back and get another allergy shot for another 3 weeks, marking the longest he's gone without seeing the vet since, I want to say, November.
I was going to say ever, but yeah, since he was a stray.
There was a bit before he fell in December where he hadn't seen the vet for a little while, and then everything started again. But for now, we are in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, George, I got your request literally yesterday. Stop being such a twerp.
I was looking for someone in chat named George. It's like, who are you?
There's a new person in chat named George, and I hate them.
Yeah, you're getting spicy with the chat over there.
I've been a Twitch streamer for 3 weeks. I'm coming for everybody now.
It's already taking its toll on you.
Yep.
Can't blame you, to be honest.
Oh, it's Friday. Clint's not even going to be here. Yes, George. I think I got a cutscene where George finally admitted that he was being mean to people for no good reason. Oh, Clint's here. Hey, Clint. Maybe one of my very favorite 1.6 quality of life updates is that he will open geodes for you now, even when he is working on your tool upgrades. It is the best thing.
I think you'll find that per Ray LaMontagne, you are the best thing. But sorry, I'll stop that.
That's gross.
Nobody on the internet wants that.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself. Bit of context. Dave opened the door, so I suppose I will finish the story. Is that Ray LaMontagne's "You Are the Best Thing" was our first dance at our wedding.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. And this is the part where I don't make fun of Dave's largely lack of ability to dance. It was our first sway and hug at our wedding.
Yeah, as
slightly rhythmic hug and sway is probably a more accurate way to describe that.
I may have a degree in music, but it certainly ain't in dance.
No.
That is not my thing.
Although I'm convinced that he just thinks it's funny to do it bad. If he tried, he could do it better.
Agreed.
You agree?
Yes, but unfortunately for all who ever witnessed me dance ever, I'm just not particularly interested in improving.
Oh, thanks, friend.
It's like how, you're not particularly interested in learning how to work on cars.
Okay. I mean, which is more likely to just randomly be useful in a social situation? Working on cars or dancing with some level of intent?
I guess neither of us will ever know.
Yeah. All right, what am I doing? I should sell some fish.
Hey, thank you for the gift subscription, Kai. Ooh. Very generous and appreciated. I hope whoever received that enjoys the ridiculous new emotes you have access to.
What are some of the ridiculous emotes?
There's I do actually have a... I'm in the mine, so I'm not going to use it yet, but there is a new John Goodman Arrive emote yes. that I made yesterday. And fun fact, yesterday was my last day at a particular job, and the very last thing I did as an employee at that place was make that stupid John Goodman Arrive emote.
Totally worth it.
Yep. I got paid by the state of Wisconsin to make that emote, and that's the last thing I did at that job.
Oh, there he is. There he is in the chat right now.
Always arriving, never leaving. Don't know how he does it. John Goodman is just magic like that.
All right. There's... It's a John Goodman dance party. It's not even... The bop isn't even playing.
Oh, I'm not even on your... Let me give you...
Well, I have no music over here.
Oh, neither do I. I'm just sitting here. I was going to say bopping rocks, but we already used the word bop in a positive context.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The bop's always playing.
Yeah.
Just in your heart.
I've been trying to devise a way to switch over to like Winamp or something, playing Stardew music on the break, but it's just easier for me to.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
The reward is not worth the effort. Ooh, is that? I can't actually tell what the other emote is. It looks kind of like a pineapple from here.
It's not in mine, I don't think. That's all I know.
Okay. You're not wrong, though. The bop is playing in my head right now. All I can not to just play along with it.
I have crossed the line into exhaustion here.
Uh-oh.
I shall endure the penalty tomorrow.
Ooh, apples. That might be useful.
If I'm on 78, I gotta get 2 more floors here.
Bug Night. Oh, it's a Dan Jones Korok. That's cute. Okay.
Hey, there's the ladder. Open for an early ladder here. Got a cave carrot. Cave carrots are like ladders.
Cave carrots are good. Yes, I will need apples. I will need lots more apples, but this will at least... It's only $400 too.
A $400 apple?
Yeah.
That's... how much could they cost?
Hey, we bought $10,000 backpacks. Nothing is right here. Nothing is right in this game. Ooh, excellent. Red mushrooms is actually something we need.
They didn't tell me that this game takes place in Zimbabwe or whatever.
Oh gosh, it's Bug Night with Froyo. That's the cutest thing. I could tell it was Bug Night from this far. That's adorable.
Oh no, we're getting blue.
Uh-oh. I'm killing slimes over here in the secret woods. Racking up my combat experience. Let's go.
I gotta swat some bats. Swat bats. Ooh, that bat swat me.
Oh no.
I got swat by a bat.
Congrats.
Hey.
Oh, nope. Ah, shoot. That was the first time my controller went bonkers.
Oh, it did though?
Since we switched out, yeah. Kind of lost control and just went left and up.
Okay. Hey, floor 80.
Woo!
Loving it.
Kai, are you fishing?
I got some Firewalker boots.
Ooh.
I received a Firewalker boots. Thanks, game. I assume these are better. 3 defense and 3 immunity versus only 3 defense.
Yeah,
Hooray.
I think just every time you get a new set of shoes from a trunk, it just goes up 1.
Yeah.
Kai's fishing, Eagle's fishing, everybody's, well, Eagle's not fishing, but Eagle likes fishing. Oh, yep. Just walking in. Okay.
Of course Eagle likes fishing. Eagle is an eagle.
Really?
Literally an eagle, yes.
Oh, I see. I'm not going to lie. I thought you said eel.
Oh.
Which is like, okay, that's interesting.
For some reason, that's much more believable.
Eagle, silverwing, phoenix, eel.
Yeah.
Let's just keep adding animals. Oh, that's right. I don't
Quite
have
the business card.
Ooh, Kai, you're almost at everything level 10. Fish for all your might. Fish for all your worth. I'm so excited for you to see what the next step is after getting all your levels to 10.
Huh, I don't have the exhaustion debuff icon on my thing anymore. Okay, I wonder if... I'm clearly confused on how that works. Oh well, me confused. Yeah. Me non sequitur.
Hey, that's a bad side.
Yeah, we're in hour 1 here.
I'm doing great. All right.
No yawns allowed. Okay, I got some time here. I'm gonna take a look inside the Flamingo Shrine and see what.
See what I deposited in there for you.
You deposited a schmaple in there for me.
And
a schmaple, and also a chicken. Plinth, and also a giant John Goodman statue.
Sure. Sure. Let's see. Time. Yes, Kai did it. Go open that door. Stardew 1.6 spoilers for not our stream, but somebody else's stream.
Weird. I enjoy that John Goodman emote anyway. I hope other people do.
Kai's definitely enjoying it.
I am going to leave... Where do you want me to put these combat boots that you can ostensibly wear?
In the mine thing, please.
It's getting a bit full.
Okay,
then... If I do that, yeah, that's going to be...
Go ahead and put it in the dresser drawer in the house, then.
Oh, that's right.
Where
I forgot.
Clothes go.
I forgot that has its utility.
Yep. Rings, hats, all sorts of stuff can go in there.
Bucket. Oh, it's... Darn. I saw a bucket hat and thought, oh boy, a bucket. But no, it's just...
It's just a bucket-shaped hat.
Yep. How do we get the garbage hat?
I think you have to go checking garbage cans. Like, there's like a 0.01% chance in a garbage can that the garbage hat will fly out. I think Kai will happily let me know if I'm wrong on that. Or probably Eagle, who has Stardew experience as well. My understanding, though, is that it's the kind of thing you just sometimes get from a trash can. But you also have to be careful. You lose friendship points with people, I think, if they see you digging through the garbage.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a single friendship point yet.
You kind of get them by accident when you when you finish quests for people.
I was gonna say in my first playthrough, the only friendship points I could think of ever getting are just the ones required to get the shorts out of the place. I'm
not sure. I probably have done the shorts quest once or twice. Apparently 1.6 has like a shortcut to... Oh, nope. I can't hit OK because my controller died. Alright. Is it going to come back? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. This is the longest it's gone. I'm going to hit OK on the keyboard. Oh, nope. I turned the keyboard off.
Okay, so that's...
We're doing so good, you guys.
We're troubleshooting on the fly.
Believe it or not, the technical aspects were actually not supposed to be the problem here.
Once this loads up, I'll give us a... Oh, more rain. All right, hit the Windows key for me. And turn Bluetooth off.
And
then go back to your game. And then plug in the unplug the controller. And is it just blinking now?
Or nothing's happening now.
Okay, and then plug it back in.
I got a rumble and a light, and unpause the game so I can check if it works.
No. Oop. There we go.
Here we go.
All right, we'll see if that. Well, we're forcing a wire connection.
Sticking with us, everybody. Doing great out here.
That's how we roll. We gotta. When you gotta fix stuff, you gotta fix stuff.
Do it live. That's what old Jack Warner used to call me. Points if anybody gets that reference. Tell me in the comments or chat or comments if you got that reference, and then we could be friends.
I didn't.
Do you know you can also sleep in the same bed? We did sleep in the same bed, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I don't have a bed in our flamingo
Dave's
shrine.
Out of beds.
Yeah. The house that I was born and raised in anyway is bereft of beds. So I think the only one we can actually use on our whole property is the one in Catherine's little the Catherine shrine.
Aw.
Because there's this one here, but I don't think we can sleep in this one. Oh, we can. Okay.
Oh, in the little shack.
In the unused one, yeah. All right. Well, if we ever get in a fight and we need to sleep in separate beds.
Well, there's a box full of furniture in the middle of the yard. We could get a bed out of that.
Nope.
Okay.
Once it is in the box, it cannot be taken out of the box.
So, yeah, when Dave set up this farm, he didn't realize, he thought 2 houses meant like 2 total, not like 2 extra. So we have this house that we're not allowed to open the present. It's for whoever our third person who doesn't exist is. So yeah, we have this house that just lives here. And apparently Dave said, yeah, we can go to, I like how we can sleep in their bed, but we can't open their mail.
Yeah.
Like sort of a weird place to call it.
Federal law for you.
Yeah.
You have some gold blackberries. Oh, they're not that good. Never mind. Ooh, sunflower. You probably don't want me to eat the sunflower, do you?
Hang on. How many sunflowers are in there?
Just the one. How about mayo? Did we have mayo?
Yeah, there's lots of mayo for you.
Where did that go?
It's in the
Dave bucket.
There we go.
Right.
Look at you did a good thing. Yes, friend, you need do you want me to explain it to you word for word? Because it's sort of purposefully vague here at the beginning. No, I'm gonna get to the mines for
Oh, you still did the thing anyway. Mines. There we go. I win. I won the cart race.
Yay! I got a copper pickaxe. Do you want to come back and if you come back to the farm and switch out pickaxes with me?
Well, we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I'm already in the mines.
Woo!
Oh, I got a spooky looking fella here.
A bad guy?
Yeah.
Spooky.
I assume he's a bad guy anyway, because he did damage to me.
Other than the...
It's my understanding that getting hurt is bad.
Other than the dwarf, I don't think there's anybody in the Mayans who's not just sort of instantaneously a bad guy. Oh no, Kai, it says this TV that I have in our box says this furniture can't be placed outdoors. So
Aww.
unless it'll fit in your... Maybe Kai offered to help us farm last weekend. Maybe, yeah, we just every weekend we have a different third farmer come and do farm chores for us.
Silently.
Yes, exactly. I for a second I was like, could we set it up to Skype in another person? But Dave can't even get my controller to work, so probably not on voice chat. A non-speaking role, yeah. You're a PC, but not an non-talking role, non-speaking role. It's right there in front of me. Maple has been waking us up at kind of, nobody uses Skype nowadays. It's funny, I'm actually listening to like old Mabim Bam, and they are still, I think, Skyping each other.
There was that John Oliver joke that we heard recently about how did Skype mess COVID up so bad.
How did Skype manage to not win during COVID? Yes, we've been known to play some Jackbox and stuff over Discord. That was mostly just my brain not being able to come up with the right words.
Mostly the difficulty is that the way I have my computer set up is that my game audio... I have a multi-PC setup. I have my game PC and then I have my stream PC that's capturing all the footage. The capture PC is giving me the game audio indirectly. So if I were to bring in someone on Skype, I would be doubling my game audio.
Ah.
And that would be worse.
Unpleasant.
Yeah, so I can get, there's some handy software called Virtual Audio Cable that can probably help me out in that regard, but I just haven't set that up yet.
Yeah, honestly, Skype just really dropped the ball there somehow.
Yep.
Like if somebody had told the people at Skype, like a fortune teller, hey, there's going to be a pandemic or everyone is going to need to use virtual video conferencing, they would have been like, oh, heck yeah. Our time has come. And then somehow just nothing happened.
For all we know, that did literally happen to them, and that's why Skype existed in the first place. Is just someone visited a fortune teller and said, in 20 years there will be a pandemic and your software will be required to survive. Heck yeah, I'm going to start a company called Skype.
I thought I needed a fiddle. Oh, I already donated the fiddlehead fern. Man, I'm bad at this game. And I have some oak resin that I didn't bring with me.
Drink the mayo. Drink the mayo.
Enjoy.
Nom, nom, nom.
I'm just dropping thousands of dollars over here.
It's fine, because we kind of stopped spending money, didn't we?
Well, we spend it on... We're going to eventually keep using it on tool upgrades, and honestly, we really should have bought a barn by now, but I kind of got distracted by the fact that I forgot to buy seeds for summer. Now that I have good sprinklers, I'm going to be much better when fall starts. I'm going to be good at fall. Summer was my, just my off season. I'm going to really make it work for fall. Which actually, maybe that's what I'll do right now, is kind of prep some farmland.
There's oh no, it's going red.
No.
Gonna get some lava bats all up in my hair.
This is kind of in the way. All right.
Some fire keys. Hey, there we go. One of them died and spontaneously dug a hole to the next floor. That's,
you know how things work.
Just Stardew things.
Stardew logic cannot be.
I'm just gonna sit here and collect some combat experience. Don't mind if I do.
Good job. Let's see. Whoa.
What's up? Oh, hit escape on your keyboard.
What? I think I'm haunted.
I don't know how you did that. But
I didn't. I swear I didn't. It's just happening. Once or twice, some random things have happened. Where just like stuff is doing. Hey, Kai, shut up. Listen, you. Actually, I don't know if you're joking because I like to hoe things so much, or if you're joking because I don't have a any sort of crop organizational schema. I know you're making fun of me. I'm just not 100% sure in what way you're making fun of me. I can tell when I'm being made fun of.
All of the above.
You said affectionately. I heard you. I heard the affection.
Did you put an upgraded axe somewhere?
Oh, it's not an axe, it's a pickaxe.
Or upgraded anything?
You can have... I put a pickaxe in this box. Please put your terrible one in this box in return.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Upgrade.
Listen, affection is implied. I will upgrade this other pickaxe then.
Yay! Thanks.
You betcha.
I got a ruby.
Leather boots. What?
I got a ruby and an emerald and some void essences. The mining box is a bit full here.
Where's the part of the game where I can dress myself? Ah, here it is. Okay.
It is a crucial part of the game to get a handle
Ooh,
on.
the tundra boots are actually still better. So I'm gonna put these in the dresser. Oh well, thanks. I can organize something.
I'm gonna put... I'm not sure where to... Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. There, in the mining box is a couple Joja Colas. I'm gonna go ahead and take those out.
Okay.
Ooh, and some floor torches.
Also, there's chocolate cake in the Dave box by the mailbox, and that'll be good for you in the mines.
Ooh, bombs. I want bombs.
Yes, that too.
Alright. Let me put some floor torches up on the... Let me box Schmaple in with some floor torches here.
No! Our little baby! Also, I put a skeleton statue just outside for funsies, and if you want to put that in the shrine too, it could just be the weird furniture shrine.
For some reason, I many times just walked past the skeleton statue and went, yep, that's normal.
Honey, have we always had this skeleton in the front yard?
What do you mean? I don't see a skeleton in the front yard.
Some joke here about becoming Stardew farm organizer as a private business. Like, hire me to come organize your farm. That would make Kai so crazy.
I'm sure there are people on Fiverr that are advertising such services.
Just walking home in the rain.
I'm going fishing.
Congratulations.
It's raining.
Oh yeah, restock your fridge, except it's Stardew. Will you do Terraria chests as well? I don't know what that means. Like Terraria the game.
I've always wanted to get into Terraria, but there's
Way to low key correct my pronunciation.
Pronounce it however you want. I don't care.
Eagle, you missed last weekend. We had the GIF versus GIF argument on accident.
And to anyone that concerns, this channel's official stance on on GIF versus GIF is it's not a real word. Pronounce it however. I don't care.
It's GIF, obviously. No, it's GIF. Yes, this is the best fight I've ever seen. This is the internet's favorite fight.
I had a point, and then what was I saying?
Oh, sorry, Terraria.
Yeah, that's right. Terraria looks very much like it'd be my jam, but it's I don't need a lot of sort of direction and guidance in my video game to have a good time with it, but Terraria apparently has just so little that I struggle to get into it. It dumps me in the world, and I don't know what to do, so I never really got a handle on it, unfortunately. I just need like a Wikipedia article that says, here's an objective that you can do. Okay, great. Let me deep dive into that. But
oh, this isn't gonna work. God, this is annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this bear down.
Oh no!
What happened?
You're gonna put a bear down?
Is this chest in the middle of our farmable land is bugging me? Like, I need this land for things. Just gonna go over here now.
But yeah, Terraria is one of those games that has so many features, and you can do so many things, and it explains none of it to you. I apparently need just a little bit of guidance in video games. Even if it's the most vague objective, just an objective is just please.
700 hours, wowzers.
Wahoo.
I remember, I think earlier in Stardew there is even less training and info, and every update, it got a little bit more tutorialized.
All right, and with that, we are going to take our first break of the stream. We're going to stand up, do some stretches, get some water. If you're able to do any of these things, I recommend that you do, because your body loves them all really very much. If this is your first time here, this is what we do. We just have a nice, comfy, cozy time, relaxing, with some good games. If that sounds like your kind of bop, I recommend a like, a follow, subscribe, etc. It's fast and free. It'll keep you connected for our future comfy shenanigans. Enjoy the kitten photos while we're away. When we come back, we'll keep on keeping on. Be right back. Hello everybody, we are back. Thank you for waiting. Gosh and heck. It's new music. Is it a... Okay, no, it's just the... I'm hearing new music, but it's still summer.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you gotta leave the screen and come back. Tonight at 10 o'clock, a rare and beautiful event.
Oh, right, the mail.
Yep, the Moonlight Jellies will be passing by, etc. Where's Pelican Town? What is that?
We're in Pelican Town.
Oh, yeah. Gathering at the beach. Alright, so what is this? 10 o'clock. Is that do I get the fish?
No.
Oh, then screw it.
It's pretty. It's nice and pretty.
But I don't get to catch any jellyfish.
I'm sorry.
Shmeeple.
It always kind of freaks me out on the 28th when I can just start, like, destroying my crops, because it feels weird to destroy crops, but it is the 28th. There is nothing left to be done for them. Their moment has passed. Although, I can plant a sunflower seed. Man, all I could think of was a Stardew seed, which is a different thing. There's a nothing thing. Murder.
Well, I'm gonna go to the mines.
Crop murder. Feels weird. Okay, have fun at the mines. I'm just gonna stay here and murder our farm to death.
Hooray! So what is there's this rock thing in the mines. It's not strong enough. What level pickaxe do I need?
You can try it with the new pickaxe. If you leave them, then they will wilt next season and you don't have to hoe those spots. Well, now you tell me. No, it's just I got very into the idea of of getting everything set up. But yes, your point is well taken and correct.
Alright, we are in pursuit of level 90. Can we make it?
You can do it. It kind of bums me out that I can't watch you do it. Like,
Sorry.
Good job, hon. Sure, you're doing a great job. Have fun.
I am very much used to just fishing every day and assuming that whatever you're doing is the more interesting thing to watch. But maybe now that
your mining might actually be more interesting than me just hoeing the farm to pieces.
You mean people are going to watch what I'm doing on the internet?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not used to that.
What makes a sprinkler? Iron, gold, and refined quartz. Oops.
Ooh, whoa. What is that? This fancy man in a mask made a spooky noise. Alright, let's see. I think I gotta do some pickaxe in here. I gotta clean up on aisle 85 here.
I was just gonna say, like, clean up the neighborhood, but yours was funnier. You win this round, husband. Because this is definitely a competition between the two of us.
Yeah. I don't like to say that I am, I guess, in a word, better at some things than other people, but I think I have to admit that I am better at being funny than... Yeah, I don't know. Am I? Am I funny?
You're very funny, but are you straight up gonna tell me that you're funnier than me? I mean, you are, but it's still a weird thing to say.
You're smarter than me, if that helps.
Oh, I appreciate that. I also don't think that's true. I'm not sure these things are measurable to a certain degree.
I'm a better driver.
Okay, you know what? You are a better driver. You are a better cook. Absolutely no argument there. I am a terrible cook. I am a close to useless cook. I will give you that one.
I found a terrible floor. It's poisonous.
Congrats.
And I'm being beat up badly by
sorry.
some red gel. Oh my gosh, so much death and destruction.
Don't die.
Yeah, dying would be bad, wouldn't it?
It would be.
This dying thing. It's
not all it's cracked up to be.
Not it's kind of lame, am I right?
Dave's grilled cheese is evidence of him being a better cook than me. He just cares a lot more. There's an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Charles tries to teach the captain how to cook, and the captain says something like, well, if I turn the heat up, it'll cook faster. And Charles is like, that's not the point. The point is for it to be better. I'm like, oh, that's what I've been missing this whole time. I had a very Captain Holt sort of attitude towards cooking. It's just like, well, I want to eat now.
Just put a pizza in the oven at 2,500 degrees for 30 seconds and you're set.
Boom.
Oop, I'm gonna death.
Uh-oh.
Oop, I deathed.
Sorry, honey.
I forgot to pay attention to my death.
Dave was knocked unconscious, it says. And I like how, as your spouse and farm partner, I'm like, he'll be fine. The doctor will take care of him.
Bootstraps. Good Dave. Good Dave, wake up.
All right, I forgot about the festival.
I found you unconscious in the mines. I wonder what, I wonder what I lost. Ow, I see. Oh, I lost 2,300 money.
Yeah. Which, honestly, of all the stuff that you can lose in the mines, money is generally the least problematic. Like, it would be madder if you had lost, all of your iron or something. Or all your bombs.
It said I didn't lose any items.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm all right with that. I'm leaking blood at an alarming rate.
Yeah. I like how Harvey just sends you on your way. You pick up anything off the ground and you will fall down again. Good luck. Get home safe.
Yep. Well, I guess I'm going home for the day.
You could go to the spa.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it's 4:00. I forget what time the festival doesn't start until 10. And we also don't have to go to the festival if you don't want to. I'm going to lose this fish. I lost this fish.
Well, on the basis that I nearly died, I'm feeling a bit antisocial.
You don't want to go to the festival? I think item retrieval service, you can only pick one of the things you lost. And when I found that out, I was mad about it. Oh yeah, Eagle is right. You can nap. You can just take a nap while I'm out and about, which is a function only available in multiplayer. Just go lie down for a while.
I'm giving you all these mystery boxes. Is there...
I've been taking stuff to get... They're just geodes.
Oh, okay. Then you can has.
Well, I mean, you can learn to open geodes if you'd like. How am I ever going to get better at fishing if I can't catch any fish?
Ooh, you gave me 3 chocolate cakes.
Yep.
Hooray! I've got just an inventory full of chocolate cake and mayo. It's like
like
Portillo's.
If you blend them together, you can have a cake shake. I've never actually had a Portillo's cake shake, but I'm assuming that that's all it is.
I wouldn't. Maybe it was apocryphal, but I remember hearing back in the day that mayonnaise was an ingredient of Portillo's chocolate icing.
Oh no. Is it chunky? I was sort of hoping it was nice and blended, but yeah, I would not enjoy a milkshake with like chewable chunks.
I mean, you have cookies and your cookie dough ice cream.
That's true. So, I mean, if we're really gonna get deep into my stuff and stuff problem,
Catherine lore.
Yeah.
Do we need any? The weird pork lady is here with the wagon of selling stuff. Do we need?
I'm sorry. She's the pork lady.
she's got the big purple pig to tow
What
her
is she
stuff
selling?
Around. Yam seeds, quality fertilizer, peach sapling, maple seed, fish stew, maple syrup, pufferfish, corn, moral maki roll, modern bench, rare seed, Stardew Valley almanac, and wedding ring.
Oh.
Recipe.
How much is the recipe?
500.
Yeah, do that. We could get married.
Anything else we
there was something else in there. The maki roll is something that we'll have to make ourselves eventually, and it would certainly be easier if we just bought it. It feels a little like cheating, but whatever.
It's only 600 money.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that was all I could think of.
Okay. Not even the peach sapling?
We actually already have one of those, believe it or not.
Oops, she went away.
Because it's nighttime.
The pig is still here, but can I pet the pig? I can't even pet the pig. What kind of game is this where you can't pet the pig?
It's a traveling pig. It matters.
It doesn't mean he's intangible. He's still a concrete pig.
He's a service pig.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I apologize.
He's doing a job.
Yeah.
A holy blade. That sounds intense. And yes, ice cream isn't a liquid, so the stuff and stuff doesn't apply. In case anybody was on the edge of their seat waiting for that Catherine lore that I never delivered on. Definitely pretty sure I heard a crash from upstairs a few minutes ago.
It's just Maple jumping down from some surface.
That's not... You hear that type of crash often enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
Gee, do you think he was maybe on the counter? He would never do that to us.
Maybe the maybe the table, or
yeah,
even the tree.
I like that I'm out here making coal, and we have 58 coal. It's just in the bin. Not a problem, as a matter of fact.
Where do you want me to put the magical, mystical maki roll?
I don't even, it's a kitchen thing. You know what? Just put it in this brown bin, but I can just take it right to the community center so I don't lose track of it.
The the FromSoft weapon you're thinking of, Kai, is the Moonlight Blade. Moonlight Sword.
I can't believe we're blowing off this festival.
I'm going to bed.
Ugh.
I almost died today, remember?
Oh, yeah. How you feeling?
That was stressful.
How you feeling?
Guess I'll go to bed.
Are you feeling better post-death?
Good night, Tuba.
It's a vase. It's really not that tuba-y.
It's a contrabassoon.
Ugh.
Yay, level 4 combat. And I got a warrior ring.
Ooh. You're going to be so much more leveled up than everything except farming than I am. Well, I'm going to be farming and foraging girl, and you're going to be fishing, mining, and combat guy.
That is very cis-het white man of me, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a little bit traditional gender roles on both parts. Weirdly. All right. Let's fall it up.
Schmapo. Oh, I have a new, I gotta be concerned about fishing again here.
Yes, it's a new season. Go get us all of our fall fish. My heart tells me that a lot of the fall fish are rainy days only, but definitely you do still have the flished.
I still have the flished, yes. The flist. That is definitely still a word that has meaning for sure. Let's see. That's the sound of paper right there, because I'm an old man who prints stuff.
Paper flished.
Yeah. Saving the planet one sheet of paper at a time.
We don't print a lot in this house, in our defense.
Let's see. Is there anything that's fall only?
You may have just taken care. A lot of the stuff that I am panicked about getting in the fall is stuff that I just messed up and didn't get in the spring.
I would be a Bloodborne first playthrough would definitely be a thing that people would watch on my channel. That's for sure. if you wanted to lend me a PS4, it would get used for some Bloodborne shenanigans.
You melted his PS. You melted his PlayStation.
Yep, my PS3.
Sounds like how did they melt your PS3?
It was a first-gen PS3. It was a first-gen fatty that could play PS1 and 2 games as well. And just Skyrim was a particularly hard-to-run game.
Skyrim was just too hard for the PS3.
Yep.
Oh, no.
And then it just overheated and...
I expected to be like Kai accidentally left it in their car or something.
Nope.
The game actually ruined it?
And just played it to death.
Oops.
Yep. Twice.
Oh no.
That's fine. That's it wasn't it's not because you misused it or anything.
It fixed and then it melted again.
You used the PS3 as intended.
Oops.
It just was not it was not up to the task, apparently. It's a very common, widespread problem that many people...
I missed it. Was Skyrim not supposed to be played on PS3?
No, it was. It was too demanding.
Yikes.
And it just made consoles overheat. Grand Theft Auto 5 had the same problem.
Oops.
Which, yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 is, to this day, still one of the highest selling games on Steam, and it came out originally for the PS3.
Yikes.
I don't know how they've been milking so much money out of that game for so long. But yeah, Skyrim and GTA 5 were the big PS3 melters. And it done melted my original PS3.
I have never heard that story before. You guys are still keeping stuff. You guys still have stories to tell.
I've been looking at...
That makes you sound like an insane, jealous person. It's a weird version of this conversation.
I've been looking at the prices of used PlayStation 4s. And if I get real snipery on eBay, I might be able to nab like a used PS4 Pro for around like $150 and just own one. But obviously now that's a bad idea. But borrowing a PlayStation 4 would also be a way to get some Bloodborne content on my channel.
I'm not keeping up anymore. I'm assuming that Kai is PS, what are we talking about? 4?
Yep.
Is not their #1 gaming platform right now. I don't know what you're playing Bloodborne on right now.
It is PlayStation 4 and 5 only.
Okay.
Much to every PC gamer's chagrin.
It's the karma for Stardew 1.6 not being out on console yet. Hey, will you bring home some gold for me? Or are you fishing?
Oh, I'm fishing.
Okay. Maybe I'll struggle through the mines and try to see if I can get some gold ore for myself here.
Ooh, I got a sea cucumber.
Ooh.
I've been catching super cucumbers all along, but this is my first sea cucumber.
The PS4 is your TV machine. Well, you should still be able to watch TV.
I should just probably put out another call on Facebook and see if anybody has a PS4 in their closet that they're not using that I can borrow for a couple months.
Because presumably a lot of other people have replaced their 4 with their 5.
Yep, or they just don't use their 4 anymore.
Hey, where's our other chicken? I didn't lose a chicken, did I? Round chicken!
It's time to play everyone's favorite game, Find the Chicken.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that I lost a chicken. Hello! Oh, they're there. They just blend in.
Also, I have a couple mini PCs laying around. We could probably just do a trade, and you can be using a small PC for TV watching.
This is good content, guys.
Yeah, listen to me.
Planning a time to meet Kai and switch out a TV. Great. I got a forgeable. I got a fall forgeable. Oh, I think... Oh, no, it's not grapes. It's blackberries. Fall forgeable. I need...
Whoa, blackberry.
Common
Bam-ba-lam.
mushroom and a wild plum. They what now?
Nothing.
I get the joke, but I don't know where you got the... I don't know where it started as well.
You said blackberry.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Kai's doing this for their own good. They don't care about you. They just want to talk about Bloodborne with somebody.
Yeah, talking about...
There's no one on the internet who wants to talk about this video game.
Yeah, nobody... Bloodborne is a very niche indie hit with a very small following. Only a couple dozen people have played it. It's a very... You probably haven't heard of it.
Speaking of, someday I want to play Logical Journey and the Zumbinis on the stream with Dave. Speaking of niche games with not a lot of people who would watch. I think it would be fun to make Dave try to figure out the rules to each game.
I mean, you've walked me through quite a few of the levels at this point. Yeah.
Okay. It's just so fun.
I remember back when you were in grad school, I was setting you up with a Windows 98 virtual machine and trying to find an old Windows 98 PC to get you set up with. And then it came out on Steam, and I didn't need to worry about that anymore.
I would still want to, if you can find me a way to play Troggle Trouble, I'd be down with that. Which is one of the weirder computer games for children. Oh, Eagle, you don't know me at all. If you want to hear me rage weep on stream, there's lots of games to choose from.
Like Kirby.
Kirby didn't make me rage weep. I'll tell you what, he tried to get me to play a little bit of Elden Ring, rage wept. Tried to play Dark Souls, rage wept.
Well, I mean, that's the normal human reaction to FromSoft games.
Yeah, but probably also the normal human reaction is to keep trying. In my defense, we set me down with Elden Ring right before we got the cats, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then our lives changed rather significantly.
Yep.
In terms of how we spent our time. Ooh, I just leveled up fishing with some green algae. That's exciting.
Yay.
So, funny Hollow Knight story. It took me maybe 2 or 3 tries to really make it through Hollow Knight. There was like one time where I just kind of got stuck. I couldn't figure out what my next move was. And it was interesting because I remember I was fighting the Brooding Moloch and failing over and over and over and over and over. And Dave was like, you don't have to be doing this right now. This is a completely optional boss fight for which you are kind of underprepared. And I said, yes, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing right now. Which now that I'm pretty good, I have a pretty good understanding of the game. Like, I had a lot of movement tech. How could I still not know where to go next? Because you have wall climb by the time you can fight the Brooding Moloch. Anyway, earlier, I had been trying to beat Hornet 1 and just having a miserable time of it. And so Dave came into the living room of our old house, and I was just weeping over Hollow Knight. And he's like, what is wrong? And I said, well, I keep failing at this boss fight, but the worst part of it is that the bench is so far away that like I fail it, and then I have to walk like across this entire section of the map just to get back to the boss fight. And he's like, there is a bench right underneath this boss fight. And it turns out if you have a mental map of Hollow Knight right in front of you, like you have to go past Hornet like 1.5 feet to get to a bench and a stag. And I had just not gotten that far. And so when Dave pointed out to me that like the game is not actively trying to make this that difficult for you, like try to embrace the game helping you, that no, you don't have to walk across all of Green Path to do this fight.
There is a line between difficult and unreasonably difficult.
Yeah, and I was treating the game like it was unreasonably difficult because I just hadn't looked around enough for the bench there.
And that's not to say that, for instance, FromSoft games don't have their occasional unreasonable difficulty moments, but generally it's good to assume that if you're having some unreasonable feeling difficulty, it's probably because you're overlooking something. Yeah, the Mantis Death March is probably my least favorite one, but also I have gotten to the point where I only take maybe 2 or 3 tries to beat the Mantis Lords anymore. Sometimes first try if I'm having a good day. But yeah, that Death March is annoying. I'm stuck in the graveyard. There we go. This won't mean anything to you, but for all the Dark Souls fans out there, woo-hoo! The Death March to 4 Kings, there's just no good way to get back to that boss fight, and that's so irritating. The game is so good in so many other ways, but there's just that one Death March to the 4 Kings boss fight that is just no fun or pleasant way to do it. It's unfortunate.
Is it really dangerous, or is it just annoying and long?
Long and not undangerous.
Yeah.
Not safe, in a word.
Well, because that's
in a real word.
Both Dark Souls and Hollow Knight have that, if you die on your way back, you lose your stuff, which is especially annoying for, you're the one who gave me an extra long death march and an extra dangerous death march. And then you're going to punish me for dying before I get back to my guy.
I got some anchovy roe.
Ooh. It finally occurred to me to start putting this roe in the kegs, or not the kegs, the other things. Oop, it's midnight. Time to go.
It's getting late.
I was really hoping to get a wild plum today, but no dice. And by dice, I mean plums. No plums.
No plums or dice.
Sad.
We're going for the diceless % category here.
And slap.
Wahoo!
Level 2 fishing.
Hey! You can now make bait.
Mm-hmm. Good for me.
Yeah, all right. We made some fish muns today. I'll take that.
CGG is a great way to make Souls Lost stuff more accessible. Do you mean just like give up on your shade altogether? Because yeah, that's definitely a good mechanic that you could just be like, actually, I hate this. It's a family-friendly channel, but
I'm just gonna stand in the sprinkler for my morning shower here.
There you go. The Justin McElroy spider gif comes to mind. Go look that up if you're interested.
I'm guess I'm gonna make it a mining day today.
Yay.
Because I think... I'm just gonna look at every fish that is available in fall. We got a catfish, we got a shad, we got a tiger trout, we got a largemouth bass. Have we ever caught any carp? Did we catch any carp yet?
Let me think. I'm just not sure on that carp. If I'm being honest, I'm just not sure.
We got bullhead, we got sardines, we got red snappers. We got plenty of red snappers for your fish box on the last stream, if I remember right.
Ooh.
I got tilapia. We don't have any walleye yet, but that's rain dependent.
Yep.
We got bream, we got eel. We got eel, right? Yeah, we got eel. Ghostfish, sandfish, wood skip. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting for a walleye here. So, and that requires a rainy day.
Let's go, fall rain. I did, however, get a wild plum over in the cave, so I'm about to go finish that bundle.
Hooray!
An eel. Ooh, I got my bulletin board cutscene. Prize tickets, baby.
Wow.
I'm gonna skip through this cutscene. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna try.
Cutscenes hit a lot differently when time doesn't stop in the background for them. Like a suit. He was wearing air like a suit. Like an air suit.
Oh, darn. I was gonna say we have a pleasing amount of money, but we don't really. I saw...
There were 9s and 6s.
Yeah, I saw 29,999, but... Nope, 29,966. So it's just a completely arbitrary, meaningless
just
number.
Nothing.
Yep. Is
Hardly
there anything
even
we
worth
can
it.
sell for one single money?
Possibly. Oh, you know what actually goes for a single money is the dwarf scrolls after all of them have been given to one of each has been given to Gunther. If you have the same color again, it goes for $1.
Gunta House.
Got my first keg. How exciting.
Wahoo! And you completed a bundle.
I did. I'm about to complete a second one. I'm in the wrong room. I've put so many hours into this game and I still can't tell the crops room from the foraging room. Dun-dun-dun.
Hey, there we go. Wild plum. Wild ladder as well.
Okay. Ooh. So another. Do I not have any tappers on pine trees? Man, I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at this video game, you guys. Oh boy.
It's impossible to be bad at Stardew.
I mean, there's something very sweet and true about that, but also, like, I have put hundreds of hours into this game. I should be better than that. Kai's not a fan of the organizational paradigms in the community center. Oh, hi, Brian.
Whoop, I just pickaxed the jelly.
Don't do that.
That's an inefficient way to combat.
The sprites or prism. I don't really... The wizard keeps asking me for prismatic slimes, and I still don't know if I know what that is in the game. A prismatic slime.
I think it's just a rainbow-colored slime. I think it just is a very neon RGB gamer-looking kind of slime.
Have I ever seen it? I wonder if I've just never seen it.
That's something I definitely know I've interacted with. I just split a ghost in half, I guess.
Ooh. I forgot to bring any copper or anything to trade with Clint. I suppose I could go to the level 40 in the mines and start killing some dust sprites.
Alright, level 88.
You got this. Did I check and see if this needed to be donated?
When this baby hits 88 floors in the mine, we're going to see some serious stuff.
It's a good reference. Aww.
Was there an audible cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a very audible cat. Super duper audible cat.
That sounds like Maple, all right.
That sounds like Maple. It's a very Maple noise to make.
Yeah. Just any loud ear-splitting noise is a very
God,
maple
he's
sound
so
to me.
loud. He's the noisiest cat on the planet. Oh wait, I think.
And we love him.
We love him for it. Yes. I thought I had another red mushroom somewhere. Red mushroom? No. Nope.
We love him despite him being loud and obnoxious the same way that you love me despite me being loud and obnoxious.
Aw. I must have sold my red mushroom. That's fine. You're not loud. Get it?
Yep. I'm picking up what you're putting down there.
Listen, you started it.
It's only self-deprecation when I do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Otherwise, I'm just being rude.
Yeah. Lower 89.
You got this, honey.
Ooh, found some red mushrooms. And some blue, purple mushrooms.
Get me the purple mushrooms. We need so many purple mushrooms.
All right, there we go. Ooh, perfect. We got an instant floor here. I'm gonna dig myself a hole and eat some cake.
It's a totally normal thing to do.
Just Stardew things.
Just having a regular Tuesday afternoon. Gonna dig a hole and sit in it and eat some chocolate. Just stuff chocolate cake into my mouth. Chocolate cake I took out of my backpack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get all of the easily retrievable things from this floor, like purple mushrooms.
Yay!
And red mushrooms. What are mushrooms good for?
Well, purple mushrooms are actually pretty good at health. Also, I need some purple mushrooms for the community center. And eventually, red plus purple plus moral plus chanterelle together creates a life elixir, which is a 100% health replacement.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, ridiculously, I don't think I have any tappers on any pine trees, or if I do, I don't know where they are. So we're gonna get us some pine tar at some point.
Pine tar sounds like an 80s Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Sure. All right. I am going to utilize some of my terrible sprinklers just because I have fall seeds that need to be used up.
90. Wahoo!
Good job, honey.
Obsidian Edge.
Ooh.
That's some grim dark emo kind of blade naming right there.
All right, some good forageable seeds.
It's getting dark earlier in Stardew Valley town.
Yep.
I don't like the simulation of that aspect of reality.
Sorry. It's true.
Oops, I didn't accidentally use my sword on Schmaple, but I did block against Schmaple.
Resist the Schmaple.
Okay. Oh boy. I have a nearly full inventory, and I went to the... Oh, that's why. I went to the wrong one. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Red mushrooms, purple mushrooms. I got a farm totem.
Nice.
I might want to...
You just hang on to that.
Yeah.
That's worth just keeping in your back pocket. Stardew seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, I mean, we don't need everything in the game to be realistic, and it getting dark earlier is definitely one of those things.
I'm gonna put...
Ooh, you brought me home gold. Thank you.
I'm gonna put some weapons in, some obsolete weapons in the Dave bucket for you.
Thank you.
Obsidian Edge sounds quite intense.
Dun dun dun.
Am I gonna... Okay, where do you want all these mushrooms? I got a lot of mushrooms.
Oh, they go in the brown... The right... Pants is trying to sleep. That's definitely something we should screenshot. Butts is trying to sleep.
Pants and butts, and pants and butts, and pants and butts.
Last time we did that, we did it much more naturally. This time I was like, ooh, he's doing a bit.
I also got 1 coal.
Sorry. Mushrooms go in the brown one, coal goes in the black one.
I put them in the burgundy one.
Okay.
Because there's not enough room in the...
Oh, look at... Oh, that's so many mushrooms. Oh, you're the best. I'm going to go donate this right now.
I'm going to take that coal out and put it in the one that looks like it should have coal.
The black one?
Yes. I presume there is no coal in there currently because it's all been consumed.
I'm probably just carrying it.
Oh. Consumed and or absconded with.
Goes. Everybody watched me a while ago check and see where else I needed red mushrooms, and I couldn't find it, but now I found it.
Yay.
We are making progress.
Making bacon progress.
Oh, boy.
I say that on stream plenty, don't worry.
Okay.
That is not a... I mean, it is a weird thing to say, but it's a weird thing that I say frequently enough anyway.
People are used to it by now.
Yep. There's that thing that Dave says again.
I've forgotten the Maki roll again.
I'm going to bed.
I will come to bed as soon as I'm done putting things in community centers.
Pants is trying to sleep.
Are you going to rename yourself Pants? No, I don't have a community center chest, and I know that's what some people do, but I tend to deliver everything to the community center as soon as I have it. Ooh, I can finish this bundle off just right now. So I don't have a community center chest because I usually just, as soon as I have it, I go and do it, which I think bothers people, possibly people in this room.
I'm sorry, I was focused on drinking water and not drowning.
I didn't mean you, I meant Kai.
Oh.
But I have some good food for you to take into the mines.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I like food.
I know you do. Yes, I admittedly probably did not adjust my play style for having Dave also. I did actually, in my upstairs save, I finally created a chest for things to go back to Ginger Island because I was struggling to organize my stuff. But then I discovered big chests, so now it's kind of superfluous.
Did I already make a joke about liking big chests and not being able to lie?
Yes, you did.
Just making sure.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have let that go underutilized.
I'll check that one off the list then. We've done the thing.
You guys, he did a literal little check mark in the air.
I've got nothing else to do with my hands at the moment, so I'm gesticulating wildly.
Yeah. Okie doke. And to bed. With Schmaple and Dave.
Yay. Wahoo. Level 3 foraging. I can make moss soup.
Yay!
And a cookout kit. What's that all about?
It lets you cook on the road. So like you can kind of make like a little campfire and then cook like you would in a kitchen.
There's a chance I never cooked in this game.
I mean, part of the issue with things like the Maki roll, you technically need a kitchen for, which is one of the reasons that I had you buy it, because then you don't actually need to cook it, so you can cook it without a kitchen. But it occurs to me that the camp out kit probably then also allows you to cook it without a kitchen. Speaking of which, I'm going to go donate this Maki roll right now because I've forgotten like 9 times.
Marnie wants, quote, a bunch of amaranth.
It's growing, Marnie. Hold your horses. I don't know how much is growing. I don't know for sure if I'll have enough to donate to your cows.
A quote unquote buttload of amaranth.
She did not say that.
All right. I'm only conceding on that point because there's photographic evidence that's been recorded.
Yep. Otherwise, you just stick with it. Because why not?
Yep.
It's fun to stick to your guns.
Floor 90.
You can do it. Oh, the fried egg. Yeah, we have to cook a fried egg.
Climbing down the ladder.
But yeah, maybe the cookout kit you can cook your fried egg on.
Ooh, yeah, this sword is pretty slow, but also devastating, so I'll take it. Oof.
I have far too much of a... Does your high schools have that Senior Assassins game? No? Question mark?
Senior Assassins. Like senior as in high school student senior, or senior as in senior citizen?
Where the seniors all compete in a water gun tournament. I don't think so. That sounds kind of fun.
Where all the high school students just gang up and... Oh, dang, wow, I died real fast.
Good job, honey bunny.
What even killed me? I don't even know.
Okay.
Dang. I thought I was...
Just all of a sudden you're not here anymore?
Yeah, I blunk, and in the time it took me to blink, my health went from a reasonable amount to not.
Oops.
Who's Maru?
Somebody's kid.
Yeah.
It might be Robin and Demetrius's kid. I think it's Demetrius's daughter from his first marriage, because Stardew is that complex of a game. Is she the one who found you?
She's the one who found me. She was hunting for minerals.
Apparently someone with conceal and carry was alarmed by high schoolers coming to restaurants with black painted water guns. Yeah, that sounds like a bad vibe.
Oh no, I lost 2 slime. And 3,100 money, but...
Oops.
I like the idea that Maru just mugged me.
Yeah.
Just this child decided, oh look, an unconscious person.
Yep, I'm gonna take his stuff.
A loaded unconscious person.
Okay, so Kai, is this a current news event, or back from when you were in high school with the parents and the restaurant and stuff? Ah. Whoosh. This is current news. I see. Yeah, that feels like something that we would have done that is different in 2003 than it is today.
I like how, so I was bleeding profusely, according to my UI here, and I cured the problem by drinking some mayonnaise, and I just like the idea of, that would probably work in real life, because your cholesterol would just skyrocket so high that your blood just congeals, and you can't bleed anymore.
Hey look, I made a cookout kit, and I made a fried egg.
Hooray!
Actually, I made 2, so come over here.
Can I make, cake toast?
First you can only make stuff that we have the recipe for, which is not much. Mostly because I'm not paying attention to the TV. But here, come here, I'll give you an egg.
Egg!
Yeah, it's possible I've never actually made the cookout kit before. It never occurred to me that you could jump the gun on not having to... I guess you could never upgrade to a kitchen and still get the community center. That's probably how speedrunners do it, now that I think about it.
Roots.
Never occurred to me before.
Sorry.
What?
When I see the word roots, I think of a song by Skindred. That's it. That's who does that song. And I have no idea how many people on the internet.
Kai gets it.
Do they?
Well, they're saying roots with you, so... What is Poppy? Poppy might be a fall thing. Kai says nope. They're going with you. They just give you... I'm gonna go see what the barn requirements are. What happened?
Cutscene. All of a sudden, my game has been hijacked.
Is it the bulletin board?
Yeah, showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Grew the trees and everything. It's a pity that I had your audio on, because Robin accused Lewis of doing nothing but just holding the nails. And he did a surprise shock kind of thing, but for some reason the sound effect that accompanied that was this very squishy sound that sounded just... no wonder he needs his shorts back.
I don't see the connection there.
He needs to replace the shorts he's wearing currently.
Oh, dun 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 dun. I get it.
So is this a cutscene that people usually see like 20 minutes into the game?
No, I'm pretty sure that that's I think it's timing. I don't think that comes out until fall anyway.
Oh, okay.
Kai's just doing weird outbursts now. Poop.
John Goodman.
It's never the wrong time for John Goodman. Okay, I had a plan. Oh, I was going to do rocks, but I'm probably not going to get back. Oh, I think I need 250 anyway. And I don't have a thing. All right. Bring me home some rocks so I can build a barn tomorrow. Please. Here comes John Goodman.
You can't stop the Goodman. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm behind the community center. I don't know why. Okay. I think I'm going the right way.
Just keep going until you see something familiar.
Yeah, I just want to go to the spa.
Did you run out of energy?
Well, I ran out of everything just now.
I see. Did you die?
Yeah.
Aw, honey.
Remember Maru?
Oh, yeah.
She mugged me.
That was a long time ago in my brain.
Yep. I've been looking for the spa for a long time.
It's with Leg Eater.
Leg Eater is a myth. It's one of those made-up internet things like the Berenstein Bears.
No, the Leg Eater is not a Mandela effect. You're just bad at finding Leg Eater. Who is a Hollow Knight NPC shopkeeper who Dave once spent like 4 hours on stream wandering around trying to find. And we wouldn't tell him where it was, and it was quite funny. And we get a lot of mileage making fun of Dave for not being able to find Leg Eater.
You know, the NPC that doesn't exist.
Yep.
Which is why I couldn't find Leg Eater.
Kai's talking about Big Lebowski, so you're going to have to take this one.
The Iranian yogurt is not the issue here.
Is that a piece of the internet you're familiar with? His face says no.
I'm trying to, well... what? I do not know. Kai's talking about a top comment, and I'm not sure what top comment.
Oh, so do you not know the Iranian yogurt story?
Nope.
So there's a pretty internet famous "Am I the a-hole?" Yes.
Yeah.
Post about
enlighten me.
A woman whose husband clearly has a mental health problem where he obsessively collects yogurt. Like their entire house. Like I think they lease a new apartment with more rooms just so he can collect more yogurt. Like individual.
That's a great idea for my headphone collection.
Tubs of yogurt. And at one point, I think like the straw that breaks the camel's back, Pants is trying to sleep. The reason that the I think it's a woman is the other partner comes to Reddit is because she threw out like a particularly rotten smelling unrefrigerated cup of Iranian yogurt, and her partner is so angry that she threw out that one thing of Iranian yogurt. She's like, am I the a-hole for throwing out this Iranian yogurt? And the top comment on the Reddit post is the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here. And that's become internet shorthand for you have much, much, much larger, more substantial problems than the small thing you're talking about right now. And apparently that is also a Lebowski reference.
Yep.
The is not the issue here part. Got it.
I have 2 stone. I no longer have 2 stone. Now you have 2 stone.
I'm sorry, that's all you came home from the...
Yep, apparently. How
did you go to the mines and only get 2 stone?
I got my butt handed to me almost immediately.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I blunk and then was dead for blinking.
Okay, can you hand me your pickaxe then?
It's already copper.
I know.
Okay.
I just want to use it.
I cannot hand you my pickaxe.
Okay, put it in the thing.
I cannot put it in that thing.
Oh.
It'll be in the blue.
Thank you. I see. It's a Schenectady. I know it's not Schenectady, New York, but that's kind of the only way I can pronounce it. The Iranian yogurt is a part for the whole, and all. Blah, blah, blah. I need a text-to-speech thing.
It's a shenanigans.
That's also a very good deep cut internet reference. Oh, still? Schenectady. That just doesn't seem like enough syllables somehow. Dave has gone to bed and covered up my stone number. 248. Come on. 250. Hot diggity. Schenectady.
Welcome to Words with Catherine.
Woo!
Where we pronounce words with Catherine.
I was going to say, I'm out here pronouncing words. Shoot a noofy doofy poopy.
Ulalan Dargunanos.
What was that supposed to be?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Did not know about that one.
I'm sure by now, anyway, the internet has forgotten about the thing that we're referencing, and I'm just gonna keep it that way.
Yep.
You're not allowed to understand what we're riffing on right now.
Juggy Grundle Thunder. Wait.
Brodeltine.
Oh shoot, that's full. Okay.
Juggy Brodeltine.
Come to the black thing to get your pickaxe.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna go and get my pickaxe.
Oh, my copper pickaxe?
Yeah.
I gave you a copper pickaxe.
I'm giving it back to you.
Why?
Because it's yours. Because you can't go mining. You don't.
I thought you were taking it from me to upgrade it.
No. I can go re-upgrade the one that I'm just gonna go pick up today if you want. That's what I'll do.
I'm just gonna patch Maple.
Have fun. Shooty noofy doofy poopy. A poopy.
No poopy. There's some poor audience member out there wondering, am I having a stroke?
Am I having a stroke or are they having a stroke?
Yeah, somebody
Clearly
here's
it's one or
having
the
a stroke. Who could it be? Maybe everyone's having a collective stroke.
Yep.
We're all sharing a stroke together. All right, let's try to not instantly die this time.
Good luck.
The thing about instantly dying is it sucks a bit. It's pretty inconvenient.
There we go.
Dying's bad. Let me know in the comments if you think dying is bad.
I wonder how long this cooking kit is gonna just live here. That's really cute.
Oh, it's going red.
Oh, it's gone already. Okay, that answers that question.
The red mist is descending.
Don't die.
Just gonna back myself into a corner like a predator.
I try to back the slimes into the corner so I can just wail on them without them jumping at me.
Yeah, I'll admit that dying is probably the best thing for some people. Not naming names. Some former presidents.
I see.
And other such. And some former, what was McConnell's speaker of the not naming names, of course, but just for
just
example.
Asking.
Yeah.
I thought you were secondary. I thought you were going to say former secretaries of state, but Kissinger did finally eat it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Eagle. We'll permit you your continued existence. We've considered it, and we've decided that you are allowed to continue living. We are the arbiters of this.
We're in charge here.
Yep.
This is our tiny corner of the internet.
This was our decision, and our decision alone.
There you go, Senate Majority Leader.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Some former those could probably, the world might benefit from death happening to some of those.
Gonna just do that on the internet?
I mean, is that a hot take? I don't think that's really a hot take.
There's the the Bim Bam bit where Travis suggests pushing Ted Cruz into an open grave. And they're like, I meant like in a community theater production of A Christmas Carol, that's all. Alright, I was gonna just upgrade it again. Do you want me to upgrade a pickaxe or I can't upgrade the axe to gold because I didn't bring gold with me, so upgrading a pickaxe again. Hooray.
I didn't say that I was going to be the one to deliver death upon him.
Sure.
Or that anyone should.
Sure.
Just if it were to happen.
Yep.
World might just be better for it, is all.
Sure. Yes. They've heard that Ted Cruz likes to piss on his leg to feel the wet feeling on his legs. Allegedly, yeah. They've heard that.
Floor number 93. Oh, red mist descending immediately.
Careful.
Time to back myself into a corner like a real predator. Oh. Why isn't it working?
Your real predator nature isn't working for you, huh?
Apparently not. Okay, my health is still reasonable.
Hey, Kai, I've been meaning to ask you a 1.6Q if you might have an A for me.
The Q in question stands for question.
So, when you look at
A stands for allegory.
When you look at the map, there's actually a thing on the map for Lonely Stone, and it's this rock right here, I guess. Did it used to have a name in the map in 1.5? Like, am I supposed to throw, like, a secret rock at this rock? And is this, like, the Galaxy Sword thing where there's a secret note somewhere telling you what to do with this stone? Because I don't ever remember seeing that on the map. You saw the wizard standing on it? What? I knew it was something cool. Why don't I know what the... Oh.
The B stands for botulism.
Just doing your own thing, huh?
Yep.
Saw the wizard standing on it at a festival. Fascinating. This is such a fascinating game. Yeah, the Galaxy Sword I have, it's just, I was saying, like, an equally sort of random event that you wouldn't be able to figure out unless you figure it out, unless you like find a note or somebody explains it to you. I'm wondering if that's what the the Lonely Stone is all about.
And the C stands for chub.
Just gonna keep going, huh?
Yep.
Where did it go? There it goes. Everybody put C's in the chat for Kai. And if you don't, they'll ban you because they're a mod and they can do it.
They have the power.
Just watch them.
And they're dying to abuse it. Itchy trigger finger on that one.
A couple weeks ago, they were like, I'm a mod.
Oh, the slime is just clipping into me here.
Uh-oh.
Up, and then I axed. There we go.
We didn't actually make you sign like a code of conduct or like a terms of service for becoming a mod. You can actually do whatever you want, it turns out.
Fun! There we go.
I need any of these things.
Drinking some life-saving mayo.
You're welcome for that life-saving mayo.
Thanks.
The chickens worked very hard on it. I did not do as much, admittedly. Eagle can do whatever they want.
Yep.
Quick, what's the AGDA's citation system?
Chicago?
Oh, you're just going to steal one?
Yep.
You're not going to come up with your own?
Atlanta?
The AGDA is going to plagiarize their citation system in an excellent stroke of irony.
Tallahassee?
Oh, man. That's why we're friends, because we can make parenthetical citation jokes. We can do riffs on parenthetical citations. Oh, we're special kinds of nerds over here at the Good Dave.
Yep. You can spot the post-grad students.
2.3a.
Floor 94. There's so many rocks. Heck.
Rocks are good. Rocks are useful.
Yeah, but I gotta hit so many of them to make a staircase up here.
Yep.
Wow. Cake is good. Thanks for the cake.
You're welcome.
Rocks are hard.
Imagine that.
That's a fine wisdom right there. Hey, floor 95.
You did it.
Wahoo.
That's some pretty straightforward advice, yeah.
Everything else, just go with the flow.
Everything else is pretty much just like, try to do your best and be nice to people. Try not to hurt anybody.
Schmaple. Hi, Schmaple. I found a Schmaple.
Aw.
Let's see.
In case anybody's curious, that's exactly how he sounds with our actual cats.
Yes, that is my talking to a cat voice.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I must... There we go. Offer your slime to Catherine.
Oh. No.
You rejected my slime.
Oh, did I? No, I didn't. I'm holding it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You only
one at a time.
Yeah, which is an interesting design decision.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I think it's probably more likely supposed to be for, just here, have some cake so that you don't die, and not an inability to use chests for what they were originally intended for. Oh, that's right. We already upgraded my axe because I needed to get into the secret woods. Come on, rain day. Let's check off some fish off this list, huh?
Well, I mean, there's only one fall fish we need, I think.
Oh, really?
Just the walleye. Right? Where's the community center? Fish tank.
Again, a lot of my issues were probably...
Walleye.
That, I skipped a lot of my correct fish in the spring.
Correct fish battery staple.
It's horse something battery staple.
It's correct horse battery staple.
Correct horse battery staple. Man, we are just busting out all the deep internet references that we can, aren't we?
Tiger trout. Where's tiger trout is... Oh, okay.
Did you mess up?
Yeah, I missed that apparently. I can be catching a tiger trout from a river from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. during any weather. Okay, so that's river, and the walleye is also river. Okay. So, next rainy day, I'm going to head out and try to catch both.
Yeah, next rainy day is definitely important. It's correct horse battery staple.
Yep. Oops. There we go. Oh, you went to bed? Okay, I'll stop looking at stuff.
That's fine.
No looking at stuff allowed.
Oh,
we don't look at stuff here at the Good Dave channel. We just click.
Can I go to bed in real life?
I mean, it's... for context for our audience, it's 3:45 in the afternoon here.
Probably not a good sign.
Let's see how much mun we made. Not brill.
Well, a lot of that was me putting your row in a thing.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that.
You betcha. Thanks for getting the row. Hey, listen.
Can you hit the thing for me?
I'm so sorry. No, I'm going to hold you hostage here.
Gotta make the music happen. Reason for that being, we're going to take our second break of the stream. Whoa, there's... The earth is molting. There's stuff happening. I'm confused. All right, but we're going to take our second break of the stream today. If this is your first time here, that's what we do. We just hang out and relax and have some nice times with some nice Vigi games. That sounds like your bag. I recommend a like, a follow, subscribe, etc. It's fast and free and it'll keep you connected for our future nice gaming shenanigans. During the week, I'm also doing my first Earthbound playthrough, which is absurd and exciting. So tune into that if that sounds interesting. If you're already a fan of the channel, something you can do to help grow the channel is you can make clips on Twitch, or on YouTube you can leave a comment to some of your favorite moments, and I can turn those timestamps into clips and put those all over the internet. Get a lot of good views that way. When we come back, we're going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep spelunking. What are you going to be doing?
That's a really good question. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we come back.
Hooray!
Stay tuned. It'll be good. Whatever it is.
Drama. Suspense.
It's possible I don't plan things on Stardew as much as you think I do.
Oh, the intrigue. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit. Enjoy the kitten photos while we're away, and hang tight.